World Championship Wrestling, and we've got a busy agenda.
That can only mean one thing. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Today we are going to review the brand new, exclusive, defining moments. Ric Flair. Comes in a newer and exclusive defining moments packaging. As you can see at the top, it has the RF. Very similar to the Defining Moments packaging, although I do not have any of the Defining Moments boxes with me, and it does look like this in person. This box is actually smaller. As you can see, the bottom is the regular design, as the looks of the championship belt. As you can see, picture of the Nature Boy right there, and there's a really nice look of, you know, looks like the outline of his robe. And then there's the description here of Ric Flair. I will actually let you pause it right there to read. Okay, so without any further ado, we're actually just gonna cut to the chase and take it right out of the box. Here's the figure out of the packaging, and wow, what a really awesome figure it is. I mean, the amount of detail on the robe is just stupendous. As you can see, it says Nature Boy. It's a black robe with silver designs and white fur. Everyone, including myself, was actually worried that this figure was not going to have a cloth robe, but since now it was announced it was going to be a Defining Moments release, everyone kind of knew that they were going to do something like this. So this is an awesome figure, and I noticed right off the bat, right here on the hands, if my camera will focus, as you can see right there, it has white tape on his fingers. Now, truth be told, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he actually used to tape up his fingers for two reasons. One, to cover his wedding rings, such as what the Big Show does, and another, to actually keep his blade. I could be wrong, but I do remember hearing that somewhere. But regardless, that is amazing detail that none of the Jakks figures ever got. And he comes with the World Heavyweight Championship. Granted, they can't come with the NWA Championship that the Toy Biz figures came with, that I have right here. This is from the TNA series. That works just fine with a Mattel figure. As you can see here, this is pretty much the same belt as everything, as all the other world titles. It's got the WWE logo at the top. You can't really tell because my camera isn't focusing that great. But nonetheless, it is still a great belt. And this is actually technically Ric Flair's belt. You know, he actually paid, I think it was 25 grand. If not, I could be wrong with that, but nonetheless, the 25 grand. There's actually a replica up there. The nameplate you saw earlier from that is actually from that title when I met Ric Flair back in 2000, I want to say. Or 1999, one or the other. Now let's take a look at the figure without the robe. Actually, tie it. It's got a tie here that comes loose. I may not just put it on if it has Velcro. It actually does not have Velcro. It just kind of stays together. Even then, I might not just use the black strap. But nonetheless, here's the figure out of the robe. And he's sporting powder blue trunks with a white RF on the sides, nothing on the back. You got really nice knee pads, two shades of knee pads, light powder blue on the back, and a regular blue, or well, more of a darker blue on the front. Blue boots with white laces and white trim on the bottom, with RF on the each side of the boot. And as you can see, here's the head scan. Zoom in. Okay, there we go. It's definitely okay. My camera's not focusing that great today, but nonetheless, it's really not a bad scan at all. Granted, and I'll show you in a moment. It's not the greatest likeness compared to, say, the Jax one. This is actually a custom I made from the Terry Funk. And I'll actually take the robe off. The robe is actually from a Jax figure. But as you can see, obviously, the Mattel figure is going to knock mine out of the park as far as the detail goes. But it was good for the time being. Put him off to the side. All in all, this is absolutely, can't talk, a must-have for any true wrestling fan. Whether you're a classic wrestling fan, whether you're a new school wrestling fan, Ric Flair is a must-have. Truly, arguably, the best of the 80s as well as the 90s. You know, the creator of the Four Horsemen and a proud member of Evolution. Now, I do not have Tully Blanchard. I do have Arn Anderson. Would like to get Tully Blanchard one day, and I would love for Mattel to make a. People want Barry Windham. I would love Mattel to make a J.J. Dillon as a manager figure, and then a Ole Anderson. Again, playing the Shock role. I mean the Shockmaster. The role of the Shockmaster. Can't speak in this review, but nonetheless, there's your Ric Flair right there. The defining moments. Hope you all enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for more pictures. And if you haven't already, subscribe and like this video, comment down below, and whoever you want me to see review next, let me know. Take care. What?